What's up guys, HP Fishing here. We're doing a Lure of the Year 2024 favorite lure. We're doing all the categories, crappie, sunfish, bass, muskie, pike, everything. Walleye. And we're doing all categories, drop shot, finesse, like all of that. Alright guys, this is my favorite crankbait. It's a square bill, Storm Series, Oroshi Square, number 5. And yeah, it's my go-to for largies and smallies.
Okay, my favorite square bill crankbait is this no-name crankbait. It's a lot smaller than most.
You can put it up against it. This was actually my favorite lipless of the year. It's crappie color, amazing for like smallies.
A different style crankbait I liked was this long-bodied, and I caught so many walleye on this here, especially this color. It's the Northland Tackle Rumble B9.
Alright, this is my, it's a deeper diving crankbait. It's sunfish color. You guys will see pictures of them after. Right? Yep, live target, sunfish color. It's amazing.
Another crankbait that I like was the Rapala J11. This is the, I think, medium size for this. And this is great for bass, muskie even, and walleye as well.
Alright, I have the same one, but it's a bit bigger. It's the Rapala J12.
13, I think.
Yeah, 13. It's the larger size compared to this one.
There's also a J9.
This one, usually, we fish with it in, at nighter, like at night, not nighter, for walleye and stuff, and just, the only downside about these is, well, not with this one, but with this one, you have to like put like a sinker.
Unless you're trolling.
I mean, not a sinker,
unless you're trolling with it?
Split shot. Unless you're trolling, yeah. But yeah, this one we use this for muskie, and this one for walleye.
Okay, we got like a jointed Swimbait here. This is not mine, I've never used it, but I've used things like this.
Yeah.
Good for pike, bass, muskie.
And then, oh, the Big O. The Big O, it's color white, size 2 Big O. Amazing for smallies.
I think that's all the crankbaits.
Yep, that's all that's our crankbaits.
Good year for jerkbaits for sure.
Oh yeah. We caught a lot of our biggest fish on jerkbaits. We'll get to the other part.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay, you want to go first?
Yep. Alright, this is the Rapala Shad, Green Goose. Alright guys, this is my favorite crankbait of the year. It was for sure we used the most. It is the Rapala X-Wrap. I think it's called Pumpkin Water. It's amazing color. It is, actually. Okay. And this, the feather on it, Pumpkin Water, is amazing color.
Between these two, I'd say were the best.
These two?
These two is probably the best, most used. This is the Shimano WM115 SV. So, it's got the flash boost technology. Let's see if you can see that. It's got different action. It's skinnier, a little bit longer. Two great jerkbaits.
Alright, this is the old-fashioned Rapala. It's amazing when the bite is really slow because it looks exactly like a minnow. And I caught a bunch of largies and smallies on this thing this year. I crushed it.
Another one that was really good was the Rapala Shadow Wrap. So the Shadow Wrap 11. I think this color is 11. This is, I think it's a little smaller. So this is probably like a 110. It's probably a 110, this is a 115. Maybe a little smaller than that, I don't know. Another great one. Okay, so next up we've got the Yozuri. All I know is this is Yozuri. This is a very unique action. It's really a big side-to-side action, which is good for when you're fishing it slow and like cold water, like early spring and stuff. Oh, that's all the jerkbaits.
Yep, that's our jerkbaits of the year. We've used a lot more, but that's just the ones we did the best on.
So this year for Topwater, we use a lot of poppers, Topwater-Poppers, Spooks. So my favorite popper definitely the same series as that previous jerkbait, the WP 69F, which is the flash bolt. This is like a fire tiger kind of color. We also have this, which is
the same one, but it didn't do the best as
this one.
Did the best by far.
Better, for sure.
My favorite of the year definitely has to be. Well, no, this is my favorite of the year. The Heat-On Spook. This is my favorite topwater for like anything. I love spooks. It's my favorite topwater, and I crush it on muskie with this and big bass. Lost a huge muskie on this actually.
So I have the exact same spook. I think it might be a few years newer, like a newer.
This is a wooden spook actually.
It's wooden?
Yeah, it's wooden.
Yeah, this one's plastic, but this one did great as well. It's actually got all kinds of cracks in it. I'm gonna have to really retire it.
Again, a Heat-On, the one knocker special spook. It is amazing. A bit bigger than these two. A bit bigger, so I'm gonna be using these for a bit bigger bass. I've seen tiny bass get caught on these big ones, so, and it's got the shaker in it, so it's amazing.
For our prop style bait, we have this. This is a Walmart special. The true Send. It's fine. It's nothing special. It just worked good. This one's a lot smaller than that one, so got a lot of little fish on this.
So this is the bigger size Topwater-Plopper. We did amazing on these. We have a spot on the lake. It's amazing for Topwater-Ploppers. We go there in the morning and you just slam them all day on Topwater-Ploppers. And this is the Go series Topwater-Plopper. It is the X Shot.
Bass Pro Shop, right?
Yeah, I got it from Bass Pro Shop. Alright, this has to be like my third favorite. It's the Jitterbug Go Special. I really love the white and red. It's amazing color. So the dish just goes like this in the water. It's a really good imitation.
That's our top orders.
Yep, that's our top orders of the year.
Next we're gonna do jigs, Swimbaits, chatterbaits.
This is my favorite jig of the year. It's a smaller one. I had to buy 2 more because I lost my other one at the end of the season.
What color is that?
It is the Mitsu Bug Mini Jig. It doesn't actually say the color on it, but it's the same color as the one I had last year.
It's like
it looks like a green pumpkin.
A little bit of brown.
Yeah. I can take it into the thing here. They're mini. They work fabulous for the smallmouth. Amazing.
Another thing we did really good on this year with chatterbaits. This here, I can't remember where I got this from, but I do know the trailer is a. That's mine. Okay, it's a jelly shad trailer. It's like a bigger profile kind of bait.
Alright, this has to be my best slow fish bait. It's hard to sometimes fish them because like if you're fishing somewhere really rocky, they get tangled. But if you're fishing a sandy bottom, these goby baits have to be the best baits for when it's slow. So critical to have these.
Next up, one of our most critical baits of the year. For my main jig of the year, it's a reaction tackle football jig. I think it's a 3/8 ounce jig. And I've got a Widowmaker jig trailer on it, and I caught one of my biggest smallmouth of the year on this.
Okay, this is just in it because it's my favorite bait of the year. Has to be down for
favorite bait of the whole year.
Oh no, okay, no. Yeah, favorite hard bait / jig head of the year. It's the Great Lakes Finesse Sneaky Underspin. Guys, these things catch whatever, any size. I caught a huge smallie on this at the end of the year. It was amazing, great for fall fishing.
So for this year for walleye, one of our best lures were hair jigs.
This wasn't the exact one we used. We used marabou jig.
Yeah, we used marabou jig.
It was like
this is also really good.
Yeah, for like thick grass.
You rip this through the grass and they bite that right away.
He actually caught his PB walleye.
Walleye. This was tied by a local tackle shop in Buckhorn. I forget what the tackle shop's called, but really cheap, really good. Sharp hooks. Black and pink.
Now on the soft plastics. These are gonna be the biggest part of the video.
We're gonna go to.
We'll be back in a second. That was hard.
Okay.
Alright guys, best soft plastics of the year. The corn. This is amazing. They're from Quality Fishing. They're so good. We usually put real corn and then one of these on the end of it. I can show you actually what it is. It literally just looks like a piece of corn. They smell like corn too.
It does.
These are so amazing and they're rubber and they're very hardy. Like, you can't even break it. It's just rubber.
It keeps all the real corn on the hook.
Yeah.
Let's start with finesse baits. So let's start out with drop shots. So for our drop shots, we have the Berkeley Powerbait Max Scent Flatworms. This is green pumpkin. Great for finding fish. Another great one was the Bass Pro Shops Flat Tail Green Worms, I think they're called. There's a close up. Great worm style drop shot. And then probably our best of the year would be the Z-Man Finesse Shads. These are great because they last so long because they're so durable.
Show them.
Okay, I'll show you. And another good thing about these is they float, so you got that natural kind of thing. So you hook it there and then... So one of these lasts like days, weeks. Yeah, that's our top 3 for drop shots.
Okay, so these are our top 3 wacky worms that go least used to most used. Alright, he calls them Senkos, but I call them wacky worms.
Well, no. We rigged them wacky worms.
Most baits used in the summer, other than drop shot. So these are our X-Zone Pro Series True Center Stick 5-inch. Least used to most used, but these are our 3 favorite brands. Net Fuel, amazing.
Net bait. Bait fuel, net bait.
Yeah. American Bait Works. They're amazing, work really good. They're just not as durable as the other ones because they are, again, covered in like a scent. But yeah, they're the green pumpkin iron 5-inch. Favorite of the year, the Gary Yamamoto's. Amazing color. We don't have our best color of the year, but it was Junebug or black for sure.
So we only have one kind of trick worm type bait on this list, and that's the Max Scent Lunchworm. We got introduced this at the start of the year.
Actually by Anthony, shout out to you.
Tony.
Yeah, not you, Anthony.
And you just kind of slowly reel these in close to the bottom, and really good for like
smallies that are just not wanting to eat.
Smallies on
start of the season.
Smallies on the flats and stuff.
We only have one chatterbait trailer. These are such good chatterbait trailers. The amount of pike and smallmouth and largies we've caught on this, it's the Chatter Spike Pearl color. They're amazing. I actually can show you how they look.
One of the reasons why we like these so much is because of this small thing on the end. So when that chatterbait is going through the water, it just has like a tiny
wobble. It has
tiny
a wobble.
little action because it's jointed.
Yeah.
Paddle bait, swim baits are also good, but I just prefer these baits instead.
The Ned rigs, favorite. This is down. What is it? Down by by far. Okay. The Z-Man Ned rigs, amazing baits. He actually has our best color, but these are the green pumpkin gobies. The 2.75-inch Ned rigs, amazing. This is my favorite bait of this year by far.
This is the new money color, the exact same Ned rig.
Okay, guys, These, when the bite is slow, these are so critical to have in your tackle box. It's the Great Lake Finesse Snack Craw. They're levitating craws, so it just sits in the water like this.
With those craws up.
With those craws up, like ready to attack. Yep. Slow. Very, very, very critical to have in your tackle box.
Second last, we have our crappie baits.
Okay, crappie baits. Like, amazing fish to catch in the summer when you just want to have a good night, and instead of going to the campfire, you go and catch crappies. These amazing, amazing crappie baits. Best crappie baits we've done on so far this year. It's the Brainiac Specials, Brainiac color, and they are actually stretchy as well.
A lot of Aztec material.
Yeah.
Just makes it a little more durable.
Yeah.
For crappie. Make them last.
Brainiac, crappie baits, amazing, amazing crappie baits.
Between those baits and the rattlesnake baits, these my top two for sure. They've got good scent. I usually like fishing black or purple colored baits for crappie. And I find that twirly tails work really good for just reeling that bait in really slow and waiting for that crappie to hit. And our last crappie bait, which is really similar to the
Brainiacs.
But it's a purple color and it's the Z-Man Micro Finesse series, and this is called the Shad Fries. And it's thing is, these are good, but more expensive, and you get less.
The past 4 or 5 years, this has been the best muskie bait. It is amazing. It has a little wobble to it like that in the water, and this is just spinning, and it's just a little wobble. And you can just buy these online, so you can just swap them out.
I know it's Rapala, but I can't remember exactly what the name is.
Yeah, but I know it's carp color.
So not as good of a bait, but for the price, this is a dollar store lure. It's stood up so good. There's very mineral bites. It's not as good quality as a higher end of bait like that.
For a dollar store, for
nice
a
hooks.
$10 price, it's amazing.
It wasn't even $10, it's $5.
No. Alright guys, that's our baits of the year. I hope you guys enjoy watching, and see ya! The Brainiac Z-Man crappie baits. They're amazing.
Okay, let's start it
So brittle.